Up, everybody? I look crazy. So this is going to be just your divine poppy reading, I guess we can say. So this is a general energy reading, y'all. Just don't get all in your feelings and whatnot if it doesn't resonate or what have you. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. All right. So what's good, everybody? This might be late for some of you, or it might be early for some of you. So I just got back home. So I wanted to do one of these. Hold on. Can you guys see? Oh shit. My production is like off, like all day today. Like what's really good, Spirit? Like, hold on. Come on now. Like, I need you to cooperate. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully this works, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Per usual. Much love as always. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, joining. If you guys are new, this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Chenoa with Walu Child Readings. If you guys are existing subscribers or just you guys stop by from time to time, what's up? Welcome back. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the, like, I guess I'm not gonna do every zodiac sign. I just want to do what's up, Drita? I just want to do that by elements instead of like doing every 12 sign. I'm gonna do it by element. So if you're divine masculine, if that's what you want to call it, divine whatever counterpart, whatever, is a earth sign, air sign, fire sign, water sign. That's how I'm going to do it. So, of course, we have a little bit of everything in our chart, but, you know, maybe all of them will resonate, like bits and pieces might resonate. So that's how we're going to do it. Okay. So before we start this reading, I would like to call in the Most High God and ask for divine protection over this reading. I also call to Archangel Michael to seal this reading with divine protection as well, to cut cords and release anything that does not serve us, and also any energies that try to penetrate this reading that may not be of our highest good. I also ask to put my ego aside during this reading, and that I am a clear channel for the Most High God, and that I tap into the energies of your collective divine masculine energies. I also ask that the divine ancestors and spiritual beings that are of highest good and service to those on their path in which the Most High God has planned for each and every one of us. Anybody that is here with love and good intentions, I send you that love back tenfold. Anybody that's here with ill intentions, I send that energy back to you tenfold as well, and may that mirror back to you. All right, let's do this. All right, I hope you guys can see. Okay. So I want to use the Gods and Titans Oracle. This is like my divine masculine deck, because I have the Sirens and the Goddesses and Sirens deck that I feel like goes with it. So I use that for my divine daddy reading, Jenna. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to I'm just go how Spirit is guiding me to do this. I just go with the flow. I'm going to tap into the collective overall, and then I'm going to individually go in with the elements of the zodiac signs. So this is just the overall energy. Let's tap into the overall energy. Play. I'm not going to pronounce these Titans and Gods names because some of them I can't pronounce, so I'm not even going to like play myself. Overall energy is play. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is like a lot of the energy that I'm picking up is, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but just take what resonates. If it sounds like it rings true for you, then maybe it is for you. If it doesn't make sense, then maybe it's not for you. But what I'm getting collectively is like game playing, secrets, a lot of fronting going on, like playing things like it is when it isn't, or like masking their true feelings or what's going on in their life. Um, a lot of childish behavior. It's like mixtures of energy. It doesn't have to be like this is everybody's energy in one bulk, but I kind of feel like this is collective, like just different energies. Okay, let's see. Hold on. The Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords. A lot of them are not being honest and forthcoming with how they feel, especially when it comes to how they feel about you, or just being very clear and honest about how they feel about maybe another person. Say this is another woman or some feminine energy involved. They're not being completely authentic and honest with this person either. Not being, also like avoiding, let me clarify this, because I feel like this, I'm getting a whole bunch of different energies, but I feel like mostly with the Queen of Cups, this to me feels like lacking self-nurturing, avoiding this. King of Wands, yeah, a lot of like, some of them are trying to mask like they don't have feelings for you like that, like, oh, it was just, you know, I don't know why I'm hearing this, maybe this will resonate with somebody. But I get like this energy of somebody saying like, forgive me, but like, oh, it was just some, you know, sex or whatever. It wasn't nothing to it, or it was just an attraction, or I just, you know, you just look good. It has nothing to do with love. That's kind of what they're projecting things to be. And specifically for some of you, like this may ring true even more so with water sign feminine energies and fire sign masculine energies. Like even more so this will resonate. Like this might be dialogue. Like this person, you might be saying like, why didn't you tell me that in the beginning? Why didn't you tell me that that's all it was for you? Or you're still fishing for answers because that doesn't sound true to you, like whatever this person is telling you or showing you. It's kind of like, I don't know why I'm hearing trippy, like trippy effect, trippy. I don't know why I'm hearing that. All right, so let me tap out of that, and I'm going to look into the earth sign divine masculine energies first. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, essentially we all have all elements in our chart, so it still might sound like someone that you're dealing with, even if that's not the case. So Most High God, I ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity in relation to earth sign divine masculine energies, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, and where their energies are. I'm going to call out like who I'm picking up too, by the way. So I have wisdom, travel, action, and Shiva, which is the destroyer. And then here's the play again. He's still here. He didn't go nowhere. Okay. All right, so there's a lot going on. There's a lot of movement going on in their life, I feel. This could be energetically. This doesn't have to be physical movement. This can be energetic wise. So for a lot of them, I feel like they know, they have this inner knowing that there's work that must be done. And that means in their life. Like, I feel like this person knows they need to make some serious changes in their life. They may even be deciding to move, whether that be physically moving or whether that's moving on from things that don't serve them. Because they're very clear about their direction. At least they know in some instance that they need to move forward in some way. With the action card, their perception is like, I need to do something. And with it being Thor, it's kind of like something, like a fire lit under them, like something push them or encourage them to make some sort of shift in their life. With the destroyer, you're looking at this person like, let's see. No, these are earth sign masculine energies. This is tapping into their element. Let's see. Who wants to come out? Because I feel like they might be like, you might look at this person like the devil right now for some reason. That's kind of what I'm getting with the destroyer. Like, I'm saying he, but it could be a she that is a masculine energy. But for some reason, I feel like they're very destructive, like causing a lot of havoc in everyone's lives, or you feel like in some way they're being very harsh, not just to you, but to others. And here this King of Wands is again. So this is that person that may have made you feel taken advantage of. You might look at this person as like egotistical, you know, very self-centered. It's all about them, because you got the Six of Wands, which is like this person may like a lot of attention. With the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups, this person could have a happy home already. This could be like your relationship, or this could be like them with someone else, and it appears to be all good and it appears to be happy, but this person isn't really settled until they have like all this attention from everybody else. Like, they're not satisfied with just a happy home and one person. It's like they feed off of attention, and this could be an aspect of them that they're releasing. For some of you, this is an aspect that they're releasing, this playboy mentality. Like, okay, I need to slow my roll and really manifest this, because this is really what I'm wanting. So this could actually be something that they really want, is a happy home and a one stable partnership, if they're this type of person. If they're in this situation, like a happy home or what it appears to be a happy home, they may actually just want to live and do their own thing, because they don't really feel like they're being themselves. For some of them, just take whatever resonates. Yeah, they're trying to decide which direction to take, but they know they need to make some changes, though. That's the thing. So let's see where they're at with you. Let's see where they're at with you, because okay, deception, lies, and denial, dreams and fantasy, divine insight, lust, with receptive at the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna clarify these two. Why I'm at it, I don't know why my throat is like so ashy lately. All right, so mentally, where they're at is, I feel like they're thinking, especially with this dreams and fantasy, that whatever they're experiencing with you or this connection is not like real. It's not realistic. Their mind is playing tricks on them. The Strength card. They may feel like you're being manipulative, and you may not be being manipulative. They're just triggered for some of them. I get like this vibe, like because of the hold that you have on them, or because of the hold that they perceive you have over them or on them, is what's causing them to be like all caught up in this fantasy. They could be experiencing some things that they've never experienced before. Yep, the Tower. The Tower card is like, for me in a love reading, that's like someone that comes into your life and just brings chaos in a good way, like completely destroys everything that you thought to be true about your life, yourself, about love. It blows the top off of your head. Like, you can't, it's like you're completely, it's an awakening basically. For some of them, this is an awakening. For others, it's kind of just like, I would have never expected that this type of connection would cross my path. You know, I would never, like, I could have never imagined this. So for some of them, this is kind of weird. It's very strange to them. It's like, what do I do with this? So they might be wrecking their brain trying to figure this out and really dissect whatever this is that they're experiencing with you. This could be from the very beginning of your connection, or this could just be something right now. with the Hermit card, they're spending time in hermit mode. So if they're not speaking to you or they haven't been speaking to you, it's because of that initial, you have a lot of major arcana cards, by the way. So it's because of that initial interaction that still to this day, like, they don't know what to do with it. The Ace of Wands, or the Eight of Wands, sorry. The Eight of Wands, this could represent, like, you guys just communicate through text messages, um, phone calls, emails. Like, you guys don't really, like, interact in the physical, like, meet up type of thing. This is kind of like, whatever. Or this could just be like communication is at a standstill because of this. This person could also just be going through their own tower moment in their life, and they're thinking about this connection while going through this, and they feel like everything just, it doesn't make sense. Like, they're looking at everything like, was this just a lie? Was, you know, this and that part of my life a lie? Was this interaction with this and that person? Like, they're questioning everything, and it's because of you. Like, I feel like they know it's because of you that you stepped into their life. Like, everything is just different. I'm not answering questions, personal questions, you guys. Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person is like heavily triggered. Just looking at everybody very differently. Some people, they're just like, I don't trust some of these people that's in my life. Like, they're really questioning everything. Dreams and fantasies. I do feel like this person can tend to drift off and fantasize about you. What's also happening is this person is receiving divine insight. They are receiving messages from the divine. Let's see. Goodness. Oh, it's all good, Shu. Thank you. The Hangman came out. So yeah, this person is like, spirits got them, like, I'm hearing, in a chokehold. So it's kind of like they're at a loss for words. They don't know how to express whatever they're experiencing. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, even more so, because even though this is Pisces, I don't know why I felt like this was Virgo. And then you did have the Hermit card, which is actually Virgo, but more so if you're dealing with a Virgo, like, they did go through some awakening recently. And I feel like for some, they're like looking at this, like, I feel like they're kind of embarrassed or kind of like shaming themselves. Like, what are people going to think about me? Because they're questioning everything. And I feel like they have questions. If some of you guys are, like intuitives, or you guys like can read energies or something, or you guys, whatever, you're connected with God, the divine, and you feel like you're a messenger for God, I wouldn't say don't reach out to this person, but just use your discernment. But I feel like for some of them, they may want your guidance if you feel called to that. But I have the Eight of Cups. So this person is like wanting to walk away from what they've known because they just feel like it's much more. So you know how when you first go through your awakening, you kind of start to look at everything and you start to want to change and you want to do better, and you start to see that certain things and certain people just are not the business anymore. And I feel like that's where they're at. Why is my throat so ashy? I don't know why. Lust. Let's see. So what they're projecting, okay, I don't even have to look into this. So what they're projecting, I feel like, is that sexual, like, oh, it was just about sex. They might even be perceiving them like, okay, well, this is just, I was just really heavily feeling this person. Maybe it's not really much to it than just the fact that I was really into her or him. Like, I was just feeling them. It wasn't anything deep. I feel like that's the front, but I'm going to clarify it though. The Devil. Capricorn energy too. It's like they might be looking at this like this is toxic. This is an obsession. This is like me just being like obsessive, a perv, like stalkerish, because this person can be like constantly checking up on you, can't stop thinking about you, having little sexy fantasies about you, all kind of little stuff. And I feel like they're thinking it's a little crazy. With the Wheel of Fortune though, what they're not realizing is that you stepped into their life for a reason, and the reason why they're having these intense feelings, this could be like sacral chakras, so they could be feeling intense like sexual energies. Both of you could be feeling that too, but they don't know like the reason, because there could be like karma also, you know, between you two. lessons that are still, you know, certain things that they had to experience when it came to you. Okay, so let's see. I want to see what the advice is for you. And then I also want to look at like the sexual energy. Between you two. And then I'll move on to the next element. Okay, Ace of Swords. I'm not doing the reverse thing. Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Tower again, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So where they're at sexually with you, I get that they're close. Oh, shoot. I almost cussed, but oh, wow. Okay, for some of them, they might have caught somebody like in the act of sex, or they, you know, they found out that somebody they were messing with was cheating on them, or they got caught cheating on their other, you know, their significant other. They're wanting to cut that person off. They might be dealing with someone very manipulative or something like that, because they got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, a tower moment happened. They might even be jealous if they found out that you have somebody else. And it's kind of like, how dare she or he, for some of you, you know, give my goods, like, you know, I was about to say something else, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to keep it PG-13 over here. But how dare you give, you know, whatever up. And even if you guys haven't had sex, like this person, you know, they feel like they got you like that. So it could be that they've seen you with somebody else or know that you have somebody else. But then also, like I said, it could be they got caught messing around with somebody, or the person that they are messing with or dealing with exclusively got caught messing around. Because it was like a secret. It was kind of like, I feel like they're cutting ties with this person. There's some jealousy here with this Tower card. This man, he just busted in on something he shouldn't have busted in on, basically. And he's upset. So, Three of Pentacles, like, there's the closed offness. All this energy is just whatever energy is present at the moment. So, you can be watching this a week from now. If it's relevant, it's relevant. So, that's what I'm getting. It's not too much tea on that, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what the advice is for you guys dealing with this earth sign, divine masculine energy. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So if this earth sign masculine is like triggering you right now, they're triggering the things that you haven't fully released yet or healed yet. You may be wanting to get something from this person that you didn't get from a parent. That could be right, like bringing that to your attention. I don't want to get too deep into that because everybody's healing is different. I'm not here to be like, oh, you got daddy issues. Like, that's not, you know, I don't want to get into all that. But I do feel like everybody has something that needs to be healed, especially if this person is triggering you. If this person is, I'm getting a special, or just specifically for some of you, if this person has a family, they have kids with someone else or something, and you feel like this person turned their back on you for that other family or whatever, you might need to address like, where is that stemming from? Why does this make me angry? Because there's always a root to something, and I feel like that's what Spirit's telling you to look into. Okay, so let's move on to the air sign. So if you guys are dealing with an air sign, divine masculine, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this is for you. So we're going to see where they're at within their energy. Anger and rage. This is a scary looking MF. He looks crazy, doesn't he? He looks pretty crazy. All right. Power. Cycles. And ecstasy. Pimp. What's up? Pimp right here. All right, let's see what's good with this person. So you got anger and rage mentally. Like, this person, they might be dealing with a lot mentally. I feel like they're trying to, I feel like they want to tap into this energy and use it for good though. So whatever it might, like, you know, something that bothers you, something that like discourages you, you want to use that energy and transmute it to for its higher good. Like, say for instance, you got into an argument with someone. It's like, oh, I'm about to go to the gym and I'm about to like work this, I'm like to really work out and go in the gym. It's kind of like that, but it could be other ways that they're utilizing this energy. But nonetheless, mentally, this person is not like a happy camper. Like, something pissed this person off, or they're just like mad at the world, or they're just going through, I want to say, like a mini tower moment. I don't feel like this is a tower moment for real, for real. Like, maybe things like over the course of time has brought them to this, and that may be leading to a tower moment. So say for instance, like they lost their job, and then the next thing you know, like they go through a breakup or lose somebody or something, you know, just different things leading up to this. And I feel like in the heart of them, with the power card, they want to be able to tap into their strength, and they want to be able to utilize this energy in a positive manner. That's what I'm getting, but I'm going to clarify these cards. Their perception is kind of like they want something to change. They're tired of the course of where things have been. They feel like maybe like a stagnation maybe or something like that. Justice, this is Libra energy. So this is heavy Libras. Two of Wands. They want to make a decision that I feel like Spirit's calling them to make a decision that's best for them, that's best suited. It's kind of like they need to consider not just, you know, the benefits of life materialistically, but I had put, but I guess I didn't. It's all good. Okay. I didn't put the no interrupt sign on my phone. Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of like this person, they're perceiving that they need to make a decision based off of like what's going to benefit them spiritually, not just all about the physical and oh, you know, this is good for me for the now, this is what's going to do this for me, bring me money, blah blah blah. They're thinking about spiritual abundance for themselves and who they are on a deeper, higher level, if that makes sense. So the cycles card, like I said, I feel like this is them wanting to break a cycle in their life. Like they've gotten some sort of awakening. I feel like spirit or their ancestors or spiritual guides are helping them make these changes, you know, as long as they step in and really, you know, walk in that truth. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, yeah, this is their spiritual team working with them. Kind of like it's time to walk, like take baby steps into this, be humble, really listen to spirit, that type of thing. And then with ecstasy, like they could be projecting outwardly, like they're happy, they're partying, they're like living it up. They got hella women around them. It could be like men. Some of them could be bragging like, oh yeah, I got, you know, this chick and that chick, and orgies, like all kind of, like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but this is like this this very like this pretty boy, like, or, you know, fly chick that's like, oh, I got all the dudes, and oh, this guy with money, he took me out last night, me and my homegirls, oh, he paid for our dinner, and he did this, he paid for our trips, and like, you know, stuff like that. If this is a girl, if this is a male, like a male air sign, this person like bragging about different chicks, and then, you know, these Instagram model types, it's all kind of different stuff I'm seeing with this card. But let's clarify. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, juggling between, it's kind of like this person is juggling between what it's, what, how can I explain this? It's like superficial things versus the things that really matter. That's what they're wrestling against. That's what they're like tussling back and forth with. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Swords, sorry. So they're not really as happy as they seem. They might seem like they are. Like, you see how he's kind of like juggling and playing with this, like, this infinity symbol. Like, this is the cycle that they're in. Like, this is continuation, and they're tired of this style. And if you look in the background, the waters are very chaotic. So emotionally, this person is not really in ecstasy, basically. They could be taking ecstasy literally too, but they need balance, and this is spirit trying to help them and trying to heal them, and they know that they need it. They can't do this by themselves. They need spiritual intervention. That's how deep this is for some of them. Like, yeah, you can play that game. Like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm effing this one and effing that one. Or this guy is buying me new bags and taking me on trips and blah, blah, blah. But they're really miserable. All right. Let's see where they're at with you. Okay. Self-pleasure. Oh, shit. Communicate. Good woman, of course. Let's see. Thank you. Reconciliation temporarily. Okay. Interesting. So you got self-pleasure, where they're at with you mentally. So this person just kind of thinks that this is just something to think about. You know, it sounds like a good idea. You know, it could be something good. They enjoy, like, they look at you as something that's like an escapism or something. They might even, self-pleasure, I know it's not, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. Like, this person could actually be like getting off to you somehow. If you guys are having sex, and maybe that's what's on their mind when they think about you is sex, or they actually, you know, have sex with you often, and that's what they think about often, the times that you have or the times that you do. Some of them, like I said, it's a fantasy. Some of them, this is like getting off. Whoa. Oh yeah, they're blowing off steam. So Six of Wands and the 10 of Wands. There's a lot of sexual suppression or frustration. Then they have the Tower card, which for me is like sexual energy. Yeah, and then the Queen of Cups. So it's like they do have feelings, and it's kind of translating a sexual desire a little bit. So they have communicate in their feelings. So they do want to communicate, I feel, or they want you to communicate, or they just want to communicate, period. They want communication, period. Clarify this card. Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. So the Two of Cups. So they could also, some of them could be avoiding communication with you. Some of them is running from the truth, maybe, that they want to like communicate or reconcile. This person may be trying to avoid you because they don't feel like they're in a good space to talk. If you guys are talking, this person may communicate, you know, through just like lies, not really telling you everything, or being very defensive, very angry. So, but the heart of it, like, both of you guys really want to communicate, though. That's what I'm getting. And even if you guys are in communication every day, you may want better communication, more consistent communication. Then with the Good Woman card, they perceive you as a good woman. If you're a guy, they perceive you still as a good person, a good partner to have. They see you as, and they might feel some type of way, like, oh, I don't deserve this person, or why am I doing this and that, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to clarify it. Six of Wands, or the six of, why I keep saying that, Six of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. So yeah, it's kind of, they kind of go back and forth in their minds, maybe telling themselves that they don't have anything to offer you, or what do I have to offer to this person? You got the Ten of Swords at the bottom, the Sun card at the top. So you make them feel good inside. You make them feel a lot, and in a way very giddy and very like this lighthearted, free, playful energy at times. And then there's times where they feel very conflicted and kind of look at it, okay, well, is this really realistic? Like, what are we really getting out of this? Like, it's so much that's going on in their mind, I feel. I wish I can pinpoint it, but I really can't, like, because everybody's situation is unique. Then you have reconciliation temporarily. So their actions is kind of like, they're kind of in and out. Like, they're not consistent. Like, you guys might break up to make up, some of you. Some of you guys may be cool one minute, then the next minute you guys are not cool. If this person does come back around, it's temporary for now, where they're just kind of like yeah, they're not in a good space right now. I wouldn't try to force this person to like try to make anything grand and big happen right now. You kind of need to be patient with this and kind of just surrender and don't try to force or control. Like they don't have anything to give emotionally right now because they need to be focusing on themselves right now. They don't have it to give right now. So if they're in and out, that's why. So let's see where they're at with you sexually. Okay. Then I'm going to do fire next, fire signs next, and then water. Then we're done. Okay, the devil card. Yeah, this person, I don't know. I don't want to get all into people's business and shit. So, but it is what it is. So this devil card, I do feel like sexually this person is bored of like all the extras. If this person is like very promiscuous, or you know they're into like multiple women, multiple men, maybe orgies, threesomes, like they be getting it in like that, because I have this vibe that this person's very attractive. Like whether they're male or female, they're very attractive, they have their pick, and they live fully, basically. But this person, they could be tired of the type of partners they're getting, and they're very focused. Like they just want to like give it to just one person, kind of. Especially when it comes to you. But I feel like also this is a lot of self pleasuring. I'm not even gonna get into all of that, but you know what I mean. The Ten of Pentacles. They look at you like you just got it like that. It's like this goddess energy, and then the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this. You're a tease to them. You see how they're not even touching these women, like they're like standing back in awe. It's like a tease or something that they feel like they just can't have. Yeah. And it could be because emotionally there's like some emotional distance, or it's just like they feel like they can't fulfill you emotionally or spiritually. So they might even be resisting from giving it to you. If you guys are having sex, it's like they look at you in some way like I shouldn't and I can't, or why. And it's really because they really can't deny or resist you, but it's kind of like this energy like I shouldn't be even doing this type of, I don't know why I'm getting that. For some of them, it could be because they do have somebody else, and that is a good reason not to indulge in something else that's not yours, you know what I mean? But for most of them, I feel it's just like this beauty, this natural sex appeal, like your aura, your energy, your scent, just something about you. And a lot of you guys don't realize it. They might play it cool when you guys are together. If you and this person are like around each other all the time, or you're actively dealing with each other, they might play it off. Some of you guys, they might be resisting having sex with you too. And I feel like subconsciously they know that they can't offer you anything emotionally, so it's kind of like, let me stand back. All right. Okay, so let's see what your advice is with dealing with this air sign person. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So your advice is to really ponder whether or not this is of your highest good. Like this person does have a lot that they're not telling you and they're not saying. I'm not taking any personal questions, you guys. This is completely general, straight up general. It's really up to you, because I feel like this person does have a lot of work. Spirit may be like tired of, like there may be something that you haven't decided upon, or maybe something that you haven't been doing or working on, and Spirit's kind of like waiting out in the cold for both of you guys to get your shit together, retreat. Yeah, I feel kind of just take a step back and really reflect on this connection, allow this person to do the same, or just allow this person to go within themselves, period, if that makes sense. And you do the same. Just let things flow naturally. You don't have to force anything. All right, moving on to the fire sign divine masculine energy. Let's see. If your DM divine Papi whatever is a air sign, or not air sign, sorry, fire sign. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is for you. Let's see what's good with where they're at within themselves. Where are they at within themselves? I should have turned the super chat off, but I didn't. Action. Balance. Focus. Leadership. Cool. Okay, so action. All right, this person is gung-ho to make some changes in their life. This person is really on it. Whatever it is that they should be doing, they're on it, or they're just handling their life as they're doing a lot of things in their life. Like this person is not they're not slowing down anytime soon. If they need time to reflect and go within, sit down, chill out, they're not doing that. They're on the go constantly. They're constantly on the move. So mentally their mind is made up on something, or their mind is focusing on like hard work or something. They could be a hard worker. That's what I'm getting. Like this person is focused on their work, and they're trying to balance out what's going on in their emotional life with what's going on elsewhere. Clarify these cards. All 4 cards, please. Whoa. Okay, so you have the Devil, the 2 of Cups, and the Empress. So I feel like the reason why this person is like constantly on the go is because they're trying to avoid the attraction or some sort of feeling that they have towards their this could be you, or it could be another partner, but I feel like the Empress is a divine goddess energy, divine feminine energy, if you want to, you know, whatever you want to call it. That's what she is. The 2 of Cups, the spiritual connection, and kind of obsessing over being stuck on it. But at the same time, this Empress reflects their shadow side that they need to be focusing on. So it's kind of a distraction. That's the best way I can put it. They're very focused on you at the same time, or they have been, and they decided like, let me focus on my money. Like, let me focus on my money. I can't be focused on you. Like, this is where I need to place my focus. All these pentacles. And then you got the Hangman. Yeah, Spirit's trying to get this person to slow down so they can really feel into what they're feeling. And they're not allowing themselves. They're fighting against it. They're so stubborn with the 5 of Wands, whoever. King, I'm focusing on my money. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not focused on this girl or this guy. I'm not focusing on anybody else. I want to focus on my money. With the Moon card, this person has like this intuitive knowing that there's something they need to be doing, something they need to go. It's like they need to reflect. They know that, like, they're anticipating something coming, or they just sense there's something. And really what it is, like what they're trying to or what they're feeling like is coming, is really like Spirit gonna knock them off their feet and tell them to sit their ass down, basically. So balance. New. Okay, so balance. I'm gonna look this up. Yeah, this person needs to have balance emotionally. Whoa, all their cards. Spirit got so much to say for these fire signs. I can't take all these cards, but this was sticking up. The King of Cups. So the High Priestess was sticking out, so I'm going to take her. They need to listen to their intuition. They're too caught up in the physical. They're too focused on the material realm and all of that, all their possessions and career. And then you have the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is them like, no, Spirit, I could care less. I don't want to pay attention to how I feel. I don't want to think about this girl, or I don't want to think about this guy. I'm good. I'm done. So they have a clear focus and intention, and it's like, you're not about to break my focus. I already set an intention. They're very stubborn. They some stubborn fire sign dudes. I say he, but it can be a masculine female too, but they're very focused, and they ain't trying to break their focus thinking about anything or anybody else right now. Oh, they're focused on winning. So they could have something like career-wise or like a goal. It could be school. It could be something. You got the Fool card, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So I get like this person did start something new, or they're trying to initiate something new. They're trying to start fresh over in their life, and they're just like, get out of the way. If you're in the way of this, whatever my aim is, I'm pushing you out my way. Like, get out of my way, for real. You're distracting me. Get out of the way. So they have Zeus, the leader. So they might be projecting outwardly towards everybody. Oh, this man is fine. Like, I know these are just like illustrations. He's fine. He kind of looks like Lisa Bonet's husband from the Game of Thrones. I think that's where he's from. That looks like him. But anyway, so they're focusing on their they're focusing on, look at the High Priestess. She came out again. You're in the back of their mind. And I feel like you can discern that this person's trying to distract themselves with work. Yep. Trying to distract themselves with money. And look, the same cards are coming out. The Four of Cups. Yeah, they're not trying to focus on what's in the heart. Seven of Cups. Yeah, so all an illusion. All right. Last but not least, before I get to the water signs, let me look at oh, I'm skipping. I'm sorry, y'all. That was a lot of stuff that I just picked up for them. So let's see where they're at with you. Yulani. I think this is moving late. Where are these fire signs? Divine daddy, divine poppies, divine master, whatever you want to call them. Where are they at with the viewer? Fire signs. Spying. Reconciliation temporary. Children and pregnancy. Yeah, I already did Earth, new. Breakup. Yeah, some of you guys, this is your crush, or this is somebody you have not dated yet. Healthy dynamic. It's really not that much. There's nothing really heavy or dark here. There's not a lot of like drama with this person I'm getting. So let's just get into it. So spying. So mentally, I feel like this person has been watching you for a while, and I feel like they're trying to temper that energy by focusing on themselves. I'm clarifying all these cards, by the way. Reconciliation. Reconciliation temporarily in the heart of things. They could be feeling like you guys are not going to get back together, or they don't see how things can come together between you two. King of Cups. Yeah, this person, when they watch you, it gets them in their feelings. It gets them to really focusing on what's really in the heart of the issue, and they're not trying to hear that. The Ten of Cups, they don't really believe that they can have complete and total happiness with you. And that's not to say that that's true, that they can't, but that's just how they feel. The Seven of Swords, children and pregnancy. This person, another reason is they're running from commitment. They're not ready to settle down yet. For some of them, maybe they do have a family. Some of them could be pregnant. Some of them could have somebody pregnant. I mean, it's a multitude of different things. It's really up to you to discern what resonates. The Four of Cups, the breakup. I feel that this person, if you guys broke up with each other, you guys had like a mini moment where maybe you guys only dated for like a month or two or something, or really it seemed like it was going to pick up heavy, and then you guys just fell off, or you guys really were together and you guys broke up. This person is kind of salty about that. But they're not going to let you know that. They're not going to let you see it. They're kind of like this person, like, oh, I don't have time for love. Oh, I'm not looking for love. Oh, I'm single, you know, but I'm not looking for nothing. Like, that's how they're trying to project things. Maybe this person went through a breakup with somebody else, and now you're witnessing it and you're seeing it. And maybe that's the part of why they're trying to distract themselves with work and other stuff, you know, shopping and going out and all this other stuff. Whew, that is heavy, but it's not really heavy, but this person is like they a hot mess. They don't want nobody to know. They don't want nobody to know. Okay, Sexual energy. I keep jumping ahead. My bad. Let's see where they're at with you sexually. I don't know why I was about to skip. Because I feel like y'all fire. Like, if you're a fire sign, y'all don't want me to, like, I don't know why. Y'all don't want me to go in on y'all stuff. This is for the guys, though. Or male, masculine, feminine energies, I guess. Females. Okay, so you got the Queen of Wands. They're very attracted to you with the Hermit card. They think about you a lot. Like, this person doesn't like it. They just don't like the thought of being all into somebody or missing someone. They don't like it. It breaks their focus. The Five of Wands, this person's very jealous, but they're trying not to be. This is the Five of Wands. It was in reverse. So this person could be seeing you with other people. Yeah, this person could be watching you with somebody else and very jealous and very in their feelings. Or they might, the thought of you being with somebody else is also bothering them, but they're not going to let you see it, or they're not going to allow it. They're not going to allow it to get to them. Maybe that's why it was in reverse. One more. Ace of Pentacles. If you guys had sex together, they miss you. And I feel if they're sleeping around, they don't have like a consistent partner. Like that one person that they sleep with is kind of like they keep their options open. But with you, I feel it was something that they really did take seriously. Sex with you. It was like monogamous at that time. I don't feel like they were messing with anybody else if they had sex with you. If they haven't had sex with you, then they wish to have you and only you. Like they're not, if they had their way, they wouldn't sleep with anybody else. That's what I'm seeing. My life. Oh my God. Y'all don't want to know what I just spilled. Oh God. Fire signs must hate the hell out of me. Like the men, at least, or the masculine female. Y'all must hate me because I don't know what that, like, why? Oh my God. Like, why? I don't want to have to, I have to clean. Oh my God. If y'all can only see what I just spilled on my floor, I'm over here dying because I don't like dirty carpets, and that just killed my soul right now. I don't want to have to clean it. Oh my God, I don't want to have to clean it. Oh, Jesus, Lord, why you do that to me? Okay, let's see what your advice is. Oh my God. I want to cry. I'm sorry. Reconciliation. Okay, so someone from your past is returning. So your advice is, with this, is I feel like your advice is you can call this in, you can manifest this. Getting to know each other and flirt. So this is the top card, this is the bottom card. I feel like there's really nothing in the way of you guys coming back together. And this person is like really not hopeful that things can come back to normal. And I don't even feel like there's anything that's really blocking you two from being together, but this person's negative thoughts. Or, you know, it's not really as deep as they think it is. If it is another person involved, it's not really, it's not even that deep. But I am getting like, for some of you to evaluate this situation because somebody else could be coming in while you want to reconcile with this person. Another person could be coming in for you. So it's kind of like, choose your options wisely. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense. I am mad as shit right now. Super, super heated right now. Oh my God, I'm so mad right now. Oh God, I just want to cry. Oh, okay. Get me out of my feelings. I'm super mad right now. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm so mad. Okay, water signs. Water sign, if this masculine energy you're dealing with is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is for you. I spilled soda all on my floor. Like, I had my cup right here by my tablet, and my tablet decided, like, oh no, I'm not going to stand up anymore, and fell over and knocked soda all on my floor. So now I have to clean that shit up. My soul just left my body. Like, oh, why? Why? Oh my God. Oh, the horror, the horror. Okay. That sucks. And that's like, probably I don't need to be drinking soda either. I shouldn't be drinking soda at all. But, you know, those cravings and stuff, you know. All right, Most High God, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Please tap into the water sign energy, divine masculine energies, whether they are male or female. Where are they at within themselves? Oh, Lord. Flow. I want to cry. I'm so mad. Cycles. So bad. I just want to cry right now. Balance. No, not a good cup runneth over. That's like the cup of Satan runneth over. Like, why did that just happen? Play. Oh, I want to cry. Okay, let me tap in. Let me get out of that. Okay. Woosa. Woosa, woosa, woosa. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm really mad. Y'all don't know how mad. I'm really heated. I'm trying to like calm my energy down before I do this reading because I don't want my energy to seep over. I think the fire sign people are like, you bitch. Like, ugh. Shut your mouth. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her. Don't tell them that. Like, shut your ass up and just knock down my shit over. Anyway, flow. So mentally, what this person is doing, they're actually in the flow of what their heart is telling them. They have all this beautiful green. They have all this beautiful green. Ilani. I feel like this person is following their heart right now. They're kind of just listening to their feelings. They're water signs, so that's not really that shocking. But I feel like this person, they may have been resisting listening to their heart, and they're more confident with listening to themselves now, or just listening to what they feel is right, if that makes sense. With the cycles card, how they feel is kind of like they've mastered this because they've been through this so many times. It's something specifically that's going on in their life where they feel like they've been through this before, so they know how to master it. They know how to handle it. And it is because they have spiritual guidance. They're being carried through this. They're not just walking this alone. So I feel also this is emotional maturity. If I pull the King of Cups, then I know that that's confirmation. But I feel like this is emotional maturity, or this is them trusting their higher self more, trusting their intuition, trusting God more, not trying to force and control things so much. Balance, their perception of things is that they're finally finding balance in their life. It could be finding balance emotionally, mentally, financially, or just all areas, because they have all these different arms. So it's like maybe multiple areas of their life. Let's see. I'm so mad. Please clarify this energy. Then they have play. So they could be projecting this energy that they're enjoying life, or, you know, keeping the hardships to themselves and keeping a smile on their face at the same time. With the moon card, this could be Pisces energy too, because you got the moon and the hangman, which are both Pisces cards. I feel the moon energy could have helped them release. They could be releasing. They could just, you know, it pushed them to a point of like, stop trying to control and just release and let go and let God, basically. With the Three of Wands, they're kind of anticipating something to come back around again, or they're anticipating something that Spirit prepared them for, if that makes sense. Let me see, the Page of Cups and balance. So yeah, they're balancing out maybe how much they give and receive when it comes to other people. How much they give to themselves. They might have kids or something, but that, you know, just take with resonance. That just came out. And then with the hangman and the play card, they don't want anybody to know that they're going through a spiritual awakening, so they're kind of keeping a smile on their face right now. because they're going through something. I don't feel like it's heavy, like harsh, but it's not something that they feel guided to share with people. They kind of want to keep it to themselves. So let's see where they're at with you and everything. Put dish soap on it and then come back. Nah. I gotta like fully treat it like when I have the time to do it. I don't want to. I might as well get this over with. And then tend to my poor carpet. That probably looks like somebody vomited all on my floor. That's not good. OxyClean. We'll get that right up. Alright, thank you for loving guidance, truth, and clarity, Most High God. Where husband, Taurus, Gemini, wife. We're not doing that. Spirit's like, yes, you will. No, we're not. Okay, let's see. These zodiac signs might be specific. Taurus and Gemini energy may be specific to somebody. So husband, mentally, what they're thinking, this is kind of funny. So for some of you, you guys are asking, I don't know why you would be, it could be a female, I don't know why though, for some of you it could be, but I'm getting like mentally, this female sees you as their husband or something. I don't know why this is coming up like that, I'm confusing myself, but someone is perceiving like, this is my husband or something, or they're thinking about marriage. Wife card came out also. So like what they're projecting outwardly is that they are ready for a wife maybe, or that they want a wife. Either one. I don't know what, like, or they are a wife. Like, I'm ready to be a wife, or I'm ready for a wife. It's something along the lines of that. And their heart is Taurus. I want to clarify this because this is too heavy. What's going on? Okay. Got the Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody is thinking about marriage. Someone's thinking about marriage. Two of Swords. They know something, but they're like blocking it out, or they don't know if that's true. They don't know if it is what it is. Like they're questioning it. They're questioning something that they're receiving. Oh, okay. So they could be receiving a message or getting a message that this person is the one, this is the person for me, but at the same time they're questioning it if it's just wishful thinking. So they're just like all in their head about it. The Eight of Swords, all in their head about it. The Knight of Wands, so they could be also backtracking and be like, no, I'm not ready to settle down. I still want to get it in. I still want to be a playboy, playgirl. I'm not ready to settle down yet with the Ten of Pentacles. So they are kind of resisting whatever they're getting. And I feel like it's because they feel a little crazy. So specifically, Taurus and Gemini came out, but that doesn't mean that this is not for other signs. But that's what I'm getting. Let me clarify what this Taurus and Gemini is about, because that's like the signs or whatever. Taurus, oh, Six of Pentacles, which is also a Taurus card. So this could be them like feeling generous, or feeling like they want to reach out, or feeling like they want to give something to you. Gemini, what's the Gemini about? Seven of Pentacles, Strength card, and the Three of Pentacles. So Gemini is the twins card, but it also is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication. So they could be perceiving that they've waited long enough to reach out to you for some of them. Yeah, that could be money, but I'm not feeling money vibes with this. I don't always feel that with the Pentacles. With the Strength card, this person is like really, really wanting to say something to you, really wanting to communicate with you. Maybe there was somebody else involved. This could be somebody you work with too. That can be it. And they're waiting for the right moment to approach you. I feel like they've waited a while, or they've been waiting to do this. Let's see what their sexual energy is towards you. Doo-doo. Oh, Lord. What's going on? their sexual energy. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Emperor. Somebody's Emperor. And 3 of Cups. Okay. So how they feel about you sexually is they want you. They do. They got a lot of stuff they want to try, a lot of things they want to do to you, with you, but they want to take their time. I feel like they fantasize about it more than they plan to take action. This person does a good job of hiding it, though. Another thing I'm getting is, like, you see how he's stroking his staff? I'm just saying, I don't think I need to say nothing else. You know, this person may be, you know, doing some things, you know, when they think about you. Another thing I'm getting is, like, this person, may fantasize about, like, taking charge and, you know, telling you what to do in the bedroom. Like, you know, kind of, they're being the director. They have these different fantasies, but all in all, though, they also fantasize about a monogamous relationship where there is a little bit of kinkiness to it, but it's still, like, very sweet, very, like, love-making, like, because there's a perfect balance of fire and water energy here. Because you got the Aries with the Emperor, the 8 of Wands is Sagittarius, then you got Scorpio energy with the 7 of Cups, and Cancer energy with the 3 of Cups. So it's like a perfect balance of water and fire. So you won't burn out too quickly, but it's perfect. Then you have the 3 of Cups. So, like, this, they want you, like, they want to indulge in sex. This is like love making to me, but like passionate love making. It's not rough. It's not no beat it up quickies and all of that. Like, this is like sensual, like really in tune with one another. That's the type of sex that they're fantasizing about when it comes to you. Emperor is Aries. Hierophant is Taurus. The Hierophant is a Taurus card. All right. So let's tap into the advice for you. And then we're done. That concludes the reading. But before I go, I want to pull a mermaid card like I always do. Okay, what's the advice? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Free yourself and retreat. So I get the feeling that for some of you, this person may have left you no choice but to step away. Maybe this person walked away from you, stopped talking to you, or you just feel like you have to release this person. I feel like Spirit is saying, before you love this person, make sure you love yourself. If you feel like this person lacks self-respect, kind of allow this person their own space to find out who they are or what they want for themselves first. Because I kind of get like somebody is like keeping themselves stuck in a situation that they don't have to be in right now. Like, they don't have to be stuck. So if you feel like this person is like a person that does not honor themselves, honor their own truth, they kind of like kiss ass all the time, or they're not living their life for themselves, then kind of step back and allow this, like, retreat from the situation, allow this person to get themselves together. I feel like that's unconditional love as you work on your own self, or, you know, just take care of your own business. But if you feel like you're the person that's stuck in a situation that you feel like you can't get out of, you can. You're not stuck in the situation. Retreat and look at this connection deeper. Because some of you guys could be married, because the wife and husband card did come out. Some of you guys may be needing to contemplate, is this the person that I do want to spend the rest of my life with? Just because I share a spiritual connection with someone does not mean that I'm subject to marry them, or that I have to marry them or be with them for the rest of my life. Unless that's what Spirit has ordained for you. But I feel like Spirit is saying, if you're in a situation that is toxic and unhealthy for you, free yourself of it and put yourself first. You have to love yourself before you love this other person, or this person needs to make a decision to love themselves. Maybe someone did have to leave to love themselves. Whatever the case may be, take whatever resonates with you. So let me pull a mermaid card, and then that will conclude this reading. Just as a light and fluffy message from Spirit. What's the message you have for the collective as a whole that's watching? Jesus, for real? Y'all do the most. Thanks, though. Okay, so simplify your life. Let yourself receive. Explore your options. Waves of prosperity and rest came out. So the overall energy I feel is like spirit saying you need to lighten your load. It says eliminate clutter from your home and work on life to balance the flow of activities. So some of you guys are lacking balance. It could be, as an example, putting way too much energy and focus on another person, this person that you're asking about. It could also be that spirit just wants you to cleanse your energy too, to help you find balance with this entire situation. So once you start to remove things out of the way, this could even be helping you prepare to call in what you've been asking for within this connection. It's like you got to clear old energy out to allow the new in. Whether you're doing this physically or energetically, it all matters, you know, on a spiritual scale anyway. Let yourself receive. You guys have a hard time with being receptive. You have a hard time with believing that you're deserving sometimes. It says allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Yeah. So it's like people can compliment you on little things, but you'll find a way to downplay that. Another thing I'm getting is that you give and give and give and give so much that other people don't get a chance to give to you, or you don't require people to give to you, if that makes sense. Explore your own options. So spirit wants you to approach whatever situation in your life. It could be the love situations or anything else in your life. It says it's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So you're not able to see everything as it is. You're only focusing on maybe one or two perspectives or one or two possibilities or less. You're not really seeing that things are limitless. And I feel like spirit is also saying like now is the time to make the changes that you need to make. Like spirit's telling you to clear your energy, telling you to clear your spaces, let go of things and people that no longer serve you. Thoughts, like start focusing on reinventing your life, if that makes sense. Waves of prosperity. Focus. This is where spirit wants you to place your focus. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So focus on new things coming in. Focus on abundance. Focus on blessings coming in. Focus on that coming in. Start to expect the best for yourself. Like, I'm making room. Okay, I'm cleaning up my house. I'm getting rid of all these old clothes. I'm going to donate clothes to people that actually need them. Or, you know, I'm going to clean out my car so I can, maybe you want to manifest a new car. Maybe you want to manifest a new home. Maybe, you know, love. Start dressing and adorning yourself and loving yourself. I noticed that you may have friends that want to support you and love up on you and you're not allowing them to because you're kind of shutting them out or you're closing yourself off to the world. This could be pampering. This could be your kids. Maybe your kids want to spend time with you. Some of you guys, you do have babies. You do have kids. So what is the conclusion of all this? Rest. It's time to nurture yourself like a precious baby. It's time to cuddle and nurture yourself. It says you've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Some of you guys just need to sleep. Like some of you just like your energy is just constantly, whether you're thinking all the time, you're constantly thinking about stuff over. Like, what do I do next? Okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. You don't give time to just be. And when you're in that space of just being, and I need to tell myself this, like I hear you, spirit. I hear you. Okay. I picked up the phone. I hear you, spirit. I got you. Okay. Anyway, what I'm getting with this is like when we're receptive to spirit and we just rest and we just like shut everything off, stop worrying about this, stop worrying about that. Oh, I gotta do this. Or even when you're laying in bed, certain thoughts start to just come, and then the next thought comes, and then another thought comes, and then a worry comes, and then I got to do this tomorrow, and oh, I should probably. You don't give self time to just rest. So sleeping could be good right now. It could be doing something for yourself, spending time with your friends and family to get your mind off of certain things, like just detach, put the phones down, get off of social media, get off his profile, get off her profile, just like reconnect and center yourself for a second. That's what spirit is saying. All right, much love to y'all. I appreciate you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with whomever it was meant to resonate with. I'll try to do these every now and then. So If you guys are new to the channel, you guys feel free. You guys can like, subscribe, and share, whatever. If you guys are existing subscribers, thank you again for watching. And I will see you guys soon. Until next